Hello and welcome to another Teacher's Corner playthrough. I'm Teacher Kirby and today we're going to be doing Manhunt. But first we have another skill point to spend. And this is just for space, so I'm going to be spending it on my energy weapon training. And there we go, so 2 points in energy weapon training. And then we shall be diving right into our episode.
We have identified the Federation prisoner you've been chasing. His name is Franklin Drake. Some of our sources say he's a Starfleet intelligence agent, but there are hints that he's much more. From what I can tell, he's not part of the normal chain of command. Previously, we didn't have any images or genetic samples from him, which is why he was so hard to identify. Now, we'll be on him the second he shows his face again. We already have a lead for you to follow. Records indicate a Klingon shuttle entered space above the Rurapenthe penal colony. That system is restricted, and there was no traffic scheduled for today. You are authorized by the High Council to approach the system and determine if Drake is there. Bring him back alive, if you can.
Go to the Rurapenthe colony, which is located in the Beta Quadrant, and locate Franklin Drake. And for this we'll get some experience points, a Jackal Mastiff, a personal shield, and a Harpang torpedo launcher Mark II. So we're going to accept.
There is work to do.
Alright, and now this is where a lot of people get confused because it says go to Rurapenthe colony. Now Rurapenthe is not in, the colony is not in the Rurapenthe system. It is in fact in the Beta Penthe system. Where is that Beta Penthe system? I don't remember. It's somewhere in this area. Let's see if I can find it. Phoeben, Beta Lancani, for Beta Penthe. Here it is. So you'll notice this is called Beta Penthe. The Rurapenthe colony is in the Beta Penthe system. So it gets confusing because usually we look for the system with the same name as what we're looking for, but in this case we don't. And let's see, how fast are we getting up there? We're getting up there pretty fast, so I'm not going to do the magic of video this time. But da-da-da-da-da, okay. And that sound you just heard is the last video I did completing. So it's now ready for upload. Ooh! And here we are at the Beta Penthe system. There it is. And you'll see right in front of us the Rurapenthe colony. So I can now begin Manhunt. And of course sometimes it takes a while to load when you're changing map. It reads as an SNR, but as you can see, because it's still loading over here, it's not an actual SNR. It's just your computer trying to access the file.
This is Warden Katuk of the Rurapenthe penal colony. You do not have authorization to land. Turn back now. Any attempt to violate our security perimeter will be
You dare to speak to representatives of the High Council this way? This is Kagan, officer of the IKS Tungok, and we will do as we wish. Jen.
My apologies, Kalekanes. I am honored to meet you. What do representatives of the High Council seek at Rurapinte?
We seek a Federation fugitive.
There are no Federation corps on Rurapinte. Are you aware enemies of the Empire should be killed, not fed and coddled like infants?
You would do well to check your security logs. We have tracked the Federation spy to this system. He is here, hiding like a noch under your nose.
Our security logs are checked every quarter hour as per regulations. There have been no transfers in or out of the colony within the last day. Only 2 ships have entered the system today. Yours and a Klingon shuttle. The shuttle left the system hours ago. You are still here.
You incompetent Tobach. The fugitive has deceived you. There are still prisoners in the prison, I hope. Or have they all walked away while you weren't looking?
Our logs clearly indicate the shuttle left the system hours ago. And there have been no transfers. All prisoners in this colony are either accounted for or dead. Your trail has gone cold.
You are mistaken. We're beaming down. Ready to beam down on your command, sir. There is a magnetic field covering the entire penal colony to prevent prisoners from escaping via transporter. We'll have to beam down to the outskirts of the magnetic field and walk to the entrance. Beam down.
Halt! Where do you think you're going?
I have business with the warden.
You may have crossed the magnetic field, but your visit is unannounced, and you will follow protocol. No one simply wanders around this prison. I will escort you to the warden.
Lead on, guard.
Your presence here is unnecessary. The only Federation citizens on Rurapente are frozen into the ice. But don't let me dissuade you from your manhunt.
Order the guards to search.
My guards will stay where they are. If there was a breach, it would have tripped the alarms. Our security system is quite advanced. This is a prison, after all. But please, examine the security system for yourself. If you refuse to accept the word of the prison's warden, that is.
Drake is here. We'll find him.
You dare to question the honor of a warrior of the House of Torg? You may be representatives of Jempak, but you'll taste my blade if you insult me again. Go, see for yourself. You'll only find the Padak dumped here to rot.
Your incompetence will speak for itself. And so now we're going to check the security field controls. And there we go. And now we're going to take the jackal. Just because we can. Alright. Now we're going to search for Drake. Now, basically anybody with a eye over their head we can talk to. and most of them are going to be uncooperative. What we're really looking for is, yep, after we talk to 3 or 4 of these, we'll now realize that somebody is following us. There he is. And let's go over and talk to this guy. And let's see. Where else? Okay. We're gonna keep searching for somebody else to talk to. And let's see, where else can we talk to people? There's not very many to talk to, are there? Over there, let's see. I think we've already talked to him. Okay, here we go. Okay, now we confront this guy. This guy's been following us around.
None of these prisoners will help you. They can sense danger far better than you can, and they know the risks of getting involved in a fight that's not theirs.
How do you know this?
Because I'm not a Patak like the Warden and his cousin Rodek. Have you asked yourself, why would a human come to Urapinthe?
He's after something or someone.
The human is here to extract a prisoner. There are no other alternatives. If he was coming to kill someone, then he's a Koch. All he needed to do was wait. Everyone sent to this hole dies. Most are dead within a year.
You seem well informed for a prisoner.
Are you questioning my honor? If you think you're safe because you hold a weapon, you're mistaken. The only thing standing between you and a cold grave is my patience.
Bold words for a prisoner.
Someday I'll teach you a lesson for testing my resolve. The human is here, but it is a complicated situation. You must do exactly as I say. We are surrounded by enemies, and you will need my help to survive.
Why should I trust a criminal?
The only crime I've committed was thinking there could be peace between the great houses. And all you need to know is that I'm a Klingon warrior with the information you need.
Show me where he is. Okay, locate the worm. The worm is supposedly over here. Ah, there he is.
There you are. I was wondering if I'd lost you.
You're a fool to come here.
Don't try to play coy with us. You have the subterfuge skills of a wounded Targ. Did you think no one here would notice a new prisoner? Or that no one would notice when you tampered with the air exchangers?
What are you after, Drake?
I see you found a new friend. Look, if I had the time to explain, I would. But I'm on a tight schedule, and you took your time getting here. If you want to know what's really going on, you'll have to ask your new friend. I need to be going.
What? Chase the worm. This way. Just keep shooting at everybody. There we go. And keep going. We're still chasing the worm. And this way. And there's my new friend. Hurry, we have to stop him.
The worm has slithered to the surface. We need to stop him before he can reach the edge of the magnetic shield. I promise that I'll explain everything once we track him down.
There we go. Let's try that again.
The worm has slithered to the surface. We need to stop him before he can reach the edge of the magnetic shield. I promise that I'll explain everything once we track him down.
Exit to surface. Alright, now we talk to Kimtar.
The human is trying to cross the ice. We need to hurry before he gets outside the magnetic shield.
He has a shuttle.
In that case, we don't have any time to waste. It will be difficult to track his movements in this flurry.
We can use the jackal to track him. So we send the jackal after Drake. Now we have to very carefully follow this jackal, which is not easy in the flurry. We want to keep him in our sight. Alright, so we keep him in our sights here. He's very hard to see. Make sure you keep up. There he is. Alright. Confront Drake.
Impressive. Your determination is commendable.
You can't escape, Drake.
There's more at stake here than dealing with a lone human on a mission of mercy. In fact, our intelligence says you have very little time left to act.
What are you talking about?
Our friend here discovered that one of the great houses is plotting against the Empire. He's correct, but his curiosity cost him. Now you and Alexander, I'm sorry, Kimtar, will both have a chance for glory. Kimtar, your father still has friends in the Federation. They believe he's in great danger. I recommend a trip to the Vor system. There you'll find out just how big of a mess you're in, and find the proof that Worf will want.
Kimtar, how do you know this human?
I don't. He and I have never met, but as I told you, the story is complicated. What you need to know is that he speaks the truth. There is a plot against the Empire, and it is not the Federation's doing. Our true enemies are closer than we realize. If we want to protect our people, we must go to the Vor system and see what is there.
Why should I trust either of you?
I don't care if you trust me. Kimtar, tell your father that obligations have been met. Only you can decide how you'll deal with the greater threat.
What is this greater threat?
The only threat you should be worried about is me.
Rodek, you followed us. And now he's there, so we go and talk to him.
You're a miserable Karut. Not only have you broken penal colony protocol, but you've meddled in the affairs of the House of Torg. I don't care if Kimtar is innocent. We were paid a great deal of platinum to keep this piece of Bakdog locked up. He's not leaving here, and neither are you.
You're a corrupt Forshach. Drake is escaping. There we go. We have killed Rodek. And now, Drake has escaped in his shuttle.
If that Patok Rodek could catch up to us, then the Warden and his men will soon find us as well. You must have a ship in orbit. We should beam up as soon as possible and discuss what has happened.
Tungach, do you read me? This is Chagrin of the IKS Tungach. We read you, sir. What are your orders? We're ready for transport. Beam us up. Sir, we can't get a lock on your position. We must still be in range of the magnetic field. This is not what I wanted to hear. Sir, we will bring the ship down to the surface to pick you up. Excellent idea. Make it quick. We might need more warriors.
If we head for higher ground, it will be easier for your ship to locate us.
Agreed. There's a bluff to the southeast. We must hurry before the Warden and his men catch up. So basically, keep going to the southeast, which is the direction we are heading. There it is. So as you can see, it is very difficult to see anything here. But we have to come around the mountain. And up. We can make our way up here. Here we go. Come around this way. And run, 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 run. And here we go. Loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-lie. Alright. Here we go, loop-de-loo on a Saturday night. There we go. And we're heading up. Looks like to the top of this hill. Look up ahead. The Warden and his guards are approaching. Here they are. And now we're going to confront the Warden.
You dishonorable dog! When the High Council hears what Gempok's representatives have done here today, they will order your immediate execution!
How much were you paid to hold an innocent man?
Enough to keep us warm long after you're dead. We get paid whether Kemtar lives or dies. So, before I kill you, I'll offer you the coward's choice of surrender.
I think you're forgetting something.
What am I forgetting, Tosan?
My starship. Chagrin, now! And there it is, uncloaked. And they all run. True Klingon style. Get 'em Klingon style. Ha ha ha. That will teach those dogs to threaten the captain of the IKS Tungok. We are ready to bring you aboard as soon as you give the signal, sir. Well done, Chagrin. Pick us up. And that finishes the mission Manhunt.
Your report on
So-
Warden Kratok and the prison riot was disturbing. I have transferred many prisoners to Rurapenthe, and this is the first I've heard of corruption. As you know, the Empire does not tolerate fraud or dishonesty. I accept your resolution to the matter, but I am displeased that you did not apprehend Drake. The fact you freed Kimtar also requires scrutiny. If Kimtar were not Ambassador Worf's son, I would demand that you return him to First City at once. However, if you believe there's evidence of further corruption, you have my authorization to pursue this matter discreetly.
Alright, so here's our rewards and continue.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And that puts us at level 7 Lieutenant, which I'm going to go ahead and spend that
During
last
my
skill
time
point
as ambassador,
right now, and that is right there with Advanced Energy Weapons Training. And there we go. Alright, so this has been another Teacher's Corner playthrough. Join me next time for Friend or Foe. See you then.